It is that time of year when I am savoring the last of these sweet summer days, but also eagerly looking forward to the cooler temps of fall. Today, one of our big goals is to get some more plants planted for our fall garden and to harvest a lot of the summer abundance in the garden right now. So we're going to work on prepping a couple beds where we got rid of what was there for the summer. Our sweet corn never really did very well this summer at all. So we're going to go ahead and clean this bed out and replace it with some broccoli and cabbage. That will be good once the weather starts to cool down. And then the other bed, we're going to go ahead and plant some Swiss chard, lettuce, and beets. So that way we have some vegetables for fall harvest. As the days are getting cooler, I'm starting to lose a little bit of ambition on some of these late summer projects like my flower garden, only because I'm so looking forward to fall, but my garden is still going strong with all of these cosmos, zinnias, and sunflowers, so I'm just taking the time to keep harvesting them and bring in these beautiful blooms inside my home to create summer arrangements and pops of summer all throughout my home, and just savoring what is left of these long, hot days. We still have more potatoes to dig up, cucumbers that are just going crazy, and of course tomatoes that are still producing a lot. So we are going to do a big harvest day today and get a lot of these things inside and try to get as much of it stored away for the fall and winter as we possibly can. Eating fresh vegetables all summer long is one of my favorite things about summer. And definitely one of those things I romanticize in the dead of winter is being able to go out to the garden and pick fresh vegetables and cook them all summer long. So I know in the winter months when I can reach into the freezer or have some vegetables canned from the summer garden, I am so going to appreciate it and be thankful that I put the time and effort into preserving them. The changing of seasons is always one of my favorite times on the farm. I always am just ready for the next season to come, it seems like. So right now, we just went through a spell of really hot and humid 95 to 100 degree days. And it's starting to cool down again where it's comfortable to go outside in my jeans and my boots and to be able to work. And I'm even looking forward to the temps cooling down even more and having to go outside with the hoodie on and being able to just breathe in that crisp, cool fall air. And that's one of my favorite things about farm life is the changing of the seasons are all so natural and they all last what seems like just long enough to make me really excited and prepared to go into the next season. And the roles on the farm are always changing. As we go into the fall months, things will start to slow down, and as the weather gets cold and the snow starts to come in the wintertime, we will have a big slowdown. It'll just be a time of rest and reset on the farm. All the summer greenery starts to fade away and the weeds and the overgrowth starts to fade away also and just change into the next season. And by time, late February, March rolls around, I'll be craving the busyness of spring and summer again. So it seems like every season is just such a welcome change. what better way to savor the end of summer than by bringing in some fresh summer fruits from the garden? That is something we want to focus more on next summer for sure, is growing more of our own fruits. But to keep it simple this year, we just did a few watermelon and cantaloupe plants, and they're finally starting to take off. So we have been able to enjoy these fresh fruits from our garden. Another big project that we need to work on today is getting our chicken tractors moved and ready for this next group of chickens to get out to pasture. So they have been in our brooder for 2.5 weeks and they are ready to go out to pasture. They're still a little bit smaller, and since it's been kind of cool at night, we decided to not put them out today, but we wanted to get everything ready for them to go out today. So I decided while I had a minute in the house, I was just gonna prep some dinner, get these lamb chops marinating, and then that way we can get back out there and finish some of the work. And because it's still summertime, the days are still pretty long. I know that we're gonna be out late tonight, so getting some dinner prepped while I have a minute is always really important this time of year. One of our main goals that me and my husband hope to achieve one day is to be able to work together on the farm full-time and to provide our family with a full-time income from our farm. So we know that we have to put in a lot of work to get there. And we have found success so far in selling our meat direct to consumers. It just seems like there is such a want these days to be connected to your farmer and to really know how your food is being raised. So we have found that we can really connect with our customers and offer them a product that's superior to what they could get at the grocery store. And that is one of the main reasons why we started offering chicken from our farm, is to be able to pasture raise them and to put in that extra time. It also provides another source of income for us. So we really feel they are just another key part of our farm in order to achieve our long-term goal to go full-time someday, and also just to be able to have the chicken to offer to our customers as well. One of my favorite things to do after a long day of working on the farm is to come inside and prepare a healthy meal for my family with all the wonderful ingredients that we either grew, raised ourselves, or sourced locally. So tonight I am going to make some lamb chops. One of my favorite ways to make those lamb chops is to just sear them in the cast iron and then cook them to temp in the oven. Those we source from another local farm. And to serve along with the lamb chops, I'm going to make some mashed potatoes from those German butterball potatoes that we harvested earlier today, and then just roast some squash to go along with it, because that is going to be some of the last bit of squash from our summer garden. So this meal is a comforting, cozy meal that's going to provide the nutrients that we need after a long, busy day. Dinners in the summertime always get late because we just have so much to get done during the daylight hours, and that is one of the things I really look forward to in the shorter days and it getting dark earlier. It's just more time in the evening to spend with as a family in cooking dinner and just being able to take the time to slow down in those fall and winter months. So as summer is coming to a close, I'm really looking forward to those longer nights at home. Thanks so much for following along on another summer day at the farm, and I look forward to the changing of seasons and sharing more with you as we roll into the fall and winter months.